anymore. Liz tut-tutted with an amusement at her mother. I love that they used the word tut-tutted. That is so cute. Cove shrugged, staying a neutral observer, but with a small smile on his face. The small smile on his face revealed that he was enjoying the conclusion. He laughed, glad that everyone was getting along. That's right. We're all grown-ups now. With that, your trip to the farmer's market was closed. It was time to move on. There were too many of you for one car, so you and Cove wound up in Mr. Holden's car on the way over. She's okay. You figured it made sense to do the same for the next leg of the journey. You sat next to Cove in the back. Immediately after the click of the seatbelt, they're very good about mentioning the seatbelt, and its lock announced that Cove was safely strapped in. He began to unfold the box of fudge he'd been given. You're gonna eat now? Uh-huh. He nodded eagerly, not taking his eyes from the container. He lifted the top off and lovingly admired the selection inside. Is the green fudge lime? Yeah, key lime. That's amazing, because it's fudge, but also fruity somehow. They had one with caramel? Wow, it's gonna be so nice. Oh, red fudge. That's gotta be the red velvet flavor. You're right. Knew it. Delicious. I love red velvet. Can you tell me what the little flecks are? It's toffee. He doesn't like toffee. Once Cove had finished bestowing praise on what you picked, he promptly started sampling the selection. He was smiling, licking his lips, and having a grand old time. Love him so much. You can also tell from the way he was his nibbling was turning to munching that the box wasn't going to survive the trip to the next stop. You were right. Cove had to try to savor the treats, claiming just one more until there was only one left. And then the statement was finally forced to be true. He finished the last one too. He sighed, contentedly. Thank you. Thanks again for... Those are really great. You're welcome. He set the picked clean box to the side, and then rested his hands on his spoiled tummy. Cove wasn't going to be hungry for a while after that. From there, he sat wordlessly, gaze drifting to the window. You know Cove well enough to spot the signs of when he was physically present, but mentally elsewhere. From the way he would fall quiet, staring without seeing, the long blinks. All of which he was doing right now, as it looked at nothing in particular. He licked his fingers absent-mindedly, getting the last of the melted fudge off his hand. God, I want fudge now. Ooh, this is a power move. Oh, that's a power move. I think that's a little too broad. I don't think I would do that in real life, but if you guys were to suggest it, I would probably do number 1 or number 3. Because I am a greedy, and I like tasting foods. So 3 probably would have been my answer, actually. Number 1, you were pleased he enjoyed it so much. You closed your eyes, you pulled up the resolve to speak. You were miles away for a second. What were you thinking about? Cove idly rubbed at his face. Honestly, I was thinking how nice it is to know you. It, makes life better and everything. Oh, man, that is such childhood relationship phrasing. My goodness. Though he turned away from you, his eyes were round and sincere. Not that this is a new revelation, but today's another reminder. I'm lucky. I feel lucky too. He picked at you from the corner of his eyes, still too shy to look at you directly. You smiled at him affectionately, eliciting an equally caring smile from Cove in return. You felt content, secure in your relationship with Cove. Hell yeah! And take my drink right now. If he ate the fudge, it is obligatory that I get my drink. He twisted off the cap. Actually, I take that back because we are driving, so could make a splash in accident. Anyways, you twisted off the cap and brought it to your mouth. Even before the first sip reached your lips, the scent tickled your nostrils. He took a swig. Ursula, I love you. It was refreshing, the perfect way to hit a spot after a long morning trawling through the market. This is great. Thanks, Cove. He grinned at you, pleased to see his pick has been well received. You're welcome. You're welcome. You spent the rest of the day completing the remaining errands all together as a group. You were glad that you closed the day with everyone. Ma had been true to her word and sure that you spent the rest of the time with the Kuhn family and the Holden family in one place. It had been a wonderful time. What a lovely note to end on. Okay. Let me get a quick snack. Which one should I pick after this, though? Type it up while I go grab my snack. It should only take a second. Okay, I've returned. I cannot talk about fudge for this long and not actually have some chocolate. Drive. Okay, got you. Click. Please don't mind me opening it up. Okay. Like a lazy cat, you stretched out your arms above your head and yawned, blinking your eyes sleepily. The day was warm and pleasant, and you were lounging on the couch in the living room, finding it difficult to do much at the moment. Your moms and Liz, they've gone out shopping, looking for some new items for your sister to take back and decorate her college dorm with. They asked if you wanted to go with them, but you declined. For you, today was all about relaxation. Kova dropped by to spend some time with you, content to join in with doing nothing. The two of you have been chatting idly as you laze around, talking about the other things you had planned for the summer. Realistically, this is what I would be in. Because, like, if I'm comfortable with somebody, I lay down, like, I just flop over. So let's go with that. You had both your feet propped up in one of the armrests and stuffed a comfy cushion beneath your head, totally settled in. The day dragged on, and you found yourself yawning more and more often between conversations. You almost dozed off completely, when suddenly a buzz rang out, disturbing the silence. Your phone was on his charger in the kitchen, so it couldn't have been that. Cope pulled out his own phone from his back pocket and checked the screen. It's my mom. Hey! I love her mom. I love his mom. After leaning forward and setting the phone on the coffee table in front of him, Cove hit the speaker button. Hey, what's up? Flora's here too.
Hi.
Hey, look at her all grown up and sexy. Give me a bite of that. Hi, Cove. Hello, Flor. After this, you can go to step 4 already and screenshot the CG. Mommy Kira, God, she looks like a goddess. I love her. Kira! Yeah, let's go. Cove, baby, I wanted to ask if you have a plan for all your junk. Yeah, he's gonna shove it. Oh, wait, no. Don't complete that thought. Cove made a small, outraged grumble, giving you a sidelong glance. It's not junk, it's important. She's so cute. Though you couldn't see it, you can tell by the sound of her voice that Kira was smiling. But is that a yes or no about the plan? He looked over at you, his mouth pulled into a tight smile. I'm, still thinking about it.
4? I'm gonna take the phone off speaker so me and Mom can go over this. It'll be quick.
Huh. Without waiting for an answer, Cove took the phone from the table and pushed himself to his feet. He hit the speaker button again to turn it off and continued the conversation with his mom as he headed towards the door. The lock clicked behind him as he exited the house, and you sat back down on the cushions, idly deciding what to do next. After electing to grab your own phone from its charger, you resume your position on the couch, tapping away at the screen. Your mind drifted away from the thoughts of Cove and his phone call with all the many ways your device could distract you. It was an effective enough way to kill the time, and you managed to do little various things when the door opened again, and Cove returned.
Hey.
I hope you managed without me. You watched as Cove strolled over to where you were sitting. Is everything okay?
Everything's fine, just...
He sighed dramatically and let his forehead fall against the couch back.
I know I just came back from visiting my mom, but... Well, last time I flew there, every time I just fly there and back, and so there's a lot of planes, lots of stuff I left over there because I couldn't take it all with me on the plane. Now that I'm not going to be visiting her like I used to, I'll have to go get it at some point.
He gave you a look that you seemed almost guilty.
Some of it's pretty big, so it's not really practical to have it shipped. I have to drive over and pick it up.
When will you go?
That's what my mom wanted to know. She thought it'd be best to do it soon, before things get even busier.
He paused and let out a soft sigh, his shoulders dropping, as if he really didn't want to be the one to tell you that.
So sorry about that.
I think that's probably the idea that makes the most sense, too.
It'd be good to get it over and done with. I'll be setting out as soon as I can.
Oh, another trip already then. He sighed and dropped his head again. You could tell he wasn't any happier about having to go than you were about seeing him leave. It's not a big deal. The quicker you leave, the quicker you come back, right?
Yeah.
Looking up again, you met his bright aquamarine eyes, finding a sad smile tugging on his lips.
Oh!
Suddenly, his eyebrows jumped, and his eyes lit up like a lamp.
You could come with me.
What?
You should come. My visits to my mom's are usually special, so she and I could spend time together, but this time it's not like that. It's an errand. My plan is to drive out one morning, spend the night, and then we can pack up the car the next morning and turn right back around. It'll only take 2 days for the whole thing.
Thought yourself to a moment, amused by Cove's excitement. Are you sure it'll be okay if I go?
Yeah, why not? I probably could use the company. It's a pretty long drive for one person.
A sprinkling of color spread over his cheeks as he admitted quietly.
I just really like to have you around. Suppose you get a chance to see my mom in person.
I know she'd be happy to see you again. Thank God, because Kira's best girl. You showed casually, smiling as you officially let Cove talk you into it.
Let's do it. A road trip with the two of us would be fun.
I have to let my moms know, but as long as we got nothing else important on the days we pick, there's no reason I wouldn't be able to go. Cove's face brightened, and you're sure the prospect of having a travel buddy made the task seem less tiresome.
I'll call my mom and I'll tell her.
You can pick a time right now. You spent some time together going over your schedules and making plans on when you could take the trip. You needed to fit it in both your work schedules, which took a bit of doing, but came together in the end. Luckily, it was only a 2-day trip, so finding a couple free days in a row wasn't impossible. It wasn't long before the dates were set and all the plans were made. You were excited for the trip. A short trip sounded like a perfect way to spend some time. You could— No! Wrong reasons! I want to see Kira! Hush! You could listen to music, eat snacks, and enjoy the open road. No matter what you thought about things, the morning when you were due to leave arrived. It was cooler than usual, the sun barely peeking over the tops of the houses. You stood outside your house on the footpath near the road, waiting for Cove. You were feeling refreshed after a good night's sleep and an early wake up. With their travel